All right, but with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to the Create Your New Life. I am your host, Michael G. Davis, broker, CEO of Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. This serves as our weekly meeting where we come together as an organization. And if you are checking this out, maybe somebody emailed it to you, maybe you're on our YouTube channel and you're seeing it. I definitely want to say welcome and welcome to the party. I want to say thank you for tuning in. We're always looking to grow and bring in talented individuals. So if you hear some things today that really resonate with you, then I encourage you to, you're going to get a link, and that link is going to show you, give you an opportunity where we can set some time and kind of go through it. All right, so I kind of named off everybody. If anybody is, you guys have any questions, you can open up the chat. I can see the chat, and we can get those addressed. When I bring up Ronyel, you guys have opportunity to ask her questions and everything. So let's definitely take advantage of that. All right, so before we get started, let me just jump into, we do get an hour of CE credit. So for those, just a couple of things, you gotta be logged on when we first, and then you gotta show your face the whole time, and easy as pie. You got your 1 hour CE credit, and you can do it once every 12 months, kind of like, when you take defensive driving, you can't do it again for another 12 months. So that's how it is with your CE credit with the Create Your New Life. Connect with us on social media. YouTube is the best way. Subscribe. We're putting out 3 to 5 videos. Very excited about that. Putting out about 3 to 5 videos a week, from our trainings to our Create Your New Life to our masterminds. All of that stuff's on our YouTube channel. So subscribe so you can be notified whenever we're putting out new content, new media. Also on our Facebook business page. I mean, we're putting a lot of events out, as you all can tell. And the Facebook business page is the best way to keep track of everything that we have going on. We have our calendar of events pinned to the top, and then we're always putting our flyers out there amongst the other places because we want to keep you all constantly informed. And then I'm on the other platforms. I'm on LinkedIn, Instagram. I'm on Facebook personal page, Twitter. So engage with me there as well. All right. I mentioned, so we have our VIP Insider Community. And our VIP Insider Community is our private Facebook group. And it's just a deeper level of access for people that are agent members, people that are affiliate members, and people that are friends of our enthusiasts, what we call them, a Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. So, we're growing every day, adding new members. We post questions in there. We offer different insights. Sometimes we go live from our trainings in there. So that's a great community to take part in. We have a drawing that was sponsored by Ellen and her travel company. And we're going to be doing that here in about a week or so. And we're going to be doing that drawing through the private Facebook group, VIP Insider Community. So if you haven't got the invite, if you don't know if you're in there or not, engage with us so we can send you the invite and approve your membership into that. All right, let's see. All right, and then the final thing is like the appointment scheduling link. Says you're going to have an opportunity. If you're not a member of Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm and you want to learn more about the things that we offer, something resonates with you through what you hear today, then here's an opportunity for you to schedule an online or in-person company introduction with me, and you can learn more about what we offer to our agents. So definitely want to offer that to everyone as well. All right, so with that being said, let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Doom, 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 doom. All right, so what are we talking about today? So the title is The Realtor Life After Retirement. And that's something that I'm going to be speaking about with Ms. Ronyel Sanders when we begin her interview. And we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about, not making money, how that relates, how that works, getting started, obviously with a new career after you transition from another one, accepting the realities of the real estate industry. So we're going to be talking about that. And then we're going to look at, Brooks and Davis's biggest mountain to climb. We're going to spend a little time as we go in our core ideology, our moment in core. Then we're going to showcase some special coaching sessions that really encourage and want to inspire you all to take advantage of. And then we're also going to do some listing showcase. We're going to look at a charming first ward district home with a laundry list of upgrades. One of our agents, Mr. Donovan Coleman, has that we can all help him get rid of. And then another week filled of training. So with that being said, our quote for today, retirement isn't the end of the road, but the beginning of a highway. Let's see, retirement isn't, now I don't know who said that, so I got to put unknown. But I think that's a great takeaway, right? You know, a lot of us are planning on doing this or doing whatever we're doing and, you know, take it all the way into retirement. A lot of our parents, that's how they conditioned us. That's how they raised us. But me, I said this on Monday nights with Coach Mike. If you're not doing that, you need to be on with me every Monday. And I said that, you know, I know for a fact I'm not going to be doing real estate and, you know, trying to retire from real estate. Like, it's not, I'm going to have a second career. I'm going to have something else that I want to do. You know, I always had a desire of teaching on the collegiate level. You know, I have a curiosity as it relates to economics. And, you know, I always wanted to attend an Ivy League school just to experience it. So I know that there's going to be some other things that, you know, this real estate piece is just, you know, one area. And I'm going to make that transition. So I love, and so because of that, I love this quote where it says, retirement isn't the end of the road. It's not, it's just the beginning of the highway. So that was a great quote. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into our moment in core. So for you all that are not familiar with the Create Your New Life, we always spend an opportunity to highlight our core ideology. So we have a core ideology and it's made up of three components. We have a core goal. We have our core. I can't see my buttons. What is Zoom doing? Okay, there we go. Hold on, y'all. I got to get myself together. Can't see my buttons. There go my buttons. All right. Core ideology. There's a core ideology is made up of three components. Those components are our core goal. Then we have our core mission, and then we have our 5 core values. And the core goal that we want to highlight today, the thing that we want to highlight today is our core goal. And our core goal is to be the #1 real estate company in the state in production and profitability. That's what we're shooting for. That's our North Star. And, you know, and we understand what that's going to require. Matter of fact, that's going to require everybody. That's going to require every fabric of Brooks and Davis real estate firms to come together and operate, you know, for us to fully realize our core ideology, for us to be able to achieve this goal. The reason being is because just to, you know, before we even look at the state, if we look to get out of the city, you know, there's Keller Williams Realty Memorial. They have over 2,000 agents, 3 offices. They did $3.6 billion worth of production over a 12-month period, right? So just to get out of Houston, they're number 45 in the United States. Imagine what we have to transform into as an organization to get there. And I know as the CEO, I'm willing to get it done. And I want to bring on people and I want to develop leaders that believe that we can get it done as well as we begin to go after this humongous goal. But that's just to get out of Houston. To be the #1 in Texas, there's a group in the Arlington area, 14 offices, 4,200 agents. They did $9.45 billion worth of production, over 32,000 transactions in a 12-month period. Can you imagine the scale and the size and the infrastructure that we need and the leadership that would need to have to be in place to have that level of impact and that level of production over a 12-month period? But we can do it, you know, and they're number 10 in the United States. So to be the #1 in the state, number 10 in the US, we know what we have to achieve. And I'm still up for the ride if you are. So that's our core goal, and that's where we're looking to get going. Also, in our first town hall meeting of the year, we brought out 4 core priorities that we want to focus on in 2021 as it related to our members. And the one that I want to highlight today is we want to keep our members informed 100% of the time, right? That's why we set up the Facebook page the way we set it up, as like a digital bulletin board, so you can always be in the loop. That's why we have our group meet. And we had Ellen. All of you all probably got a phone call from Ellen this week. Especially, definitely know our agent members got a phone call from Ellen this week, trying to make sure that y'all was connected. We wanted to make sure where y'all connected to the group me, where you're in the Facebook page, where you're getting the text messages, because we want to ensure that whenever we're putting something out there, whether you attend or not, whether you participate or not, whether you connect or not, at least you can't say you didn't know about it. And we're doing our part to make sure that you guys are informed 100% of the time. So throughout a week, you're going to hear me repeat myself on multiple occasions about stuff we have coming down the pipeline. And that's by original design. We do that on purpose because that was one of our core priorities for 2021. All right, with that being said, before I get into the production, man, look, we got a bunch of people on today. All right, so before I get into the production numbers, I want to highlight a couple of people. Number one, we signed on a new affiliate member, Mr. Daniel Flores. So definitely want to shout him out and welcome him to the family. I don't know if he's on or not, but if not, y'all shout him out in the group me and welcome him to the family. You know how we do. All right, and then we had another person that went through our affiliate program, and then they successfully passed their exam. They've transitioned, and he came on board. I met with him again yesterday. He actually was one of the ACC interns. So we met him through the ACC intern program. He signed up for our affiliate member. And now he's one of our agents. As a matter of fact, I see him right there, Mr. David Hawkins, man. Welcome to the family, brother. Glad to have you here, man. Everybody give a shout out to David, successfully passing that exam and getting to the other phase. Yeah. And now I look forward to having David on and some of you all on the Realtor Life podcast, so we can kind of hear that story, hear that journey. I definitely want to hear David's journey. I know it's going to inspire a lot of people, especially a lot of our affiliate members, maybe that even be on this call that may have some challenges as it relates to, getting past that exam. But don't lose hope. You can get it done. It's a journey. And you just don't give up on it, man. But definitely, I congratulations again. I don't know how many times I congratulated him since I spoke with him. But congratulations again, David, man. And I know it's going to be great things ahead with you in this business. I already know. So we welcome David into the family. All right. Well,
thank you. Glad to be aboard.
Absolutely. I was going to say you was already in the family, but you didn't just transition to the next phase by being licensed. So we'll say that. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at how the production that we did for the week and celebrate those agents. All right. So that's not right. Ain't the right numbers. Hold on, there it is. It's adjusting. There it is. I was gonna say they ain't my right numbers. All right. So definitely want to congratulate. We're still knocking it out the box on our way to $15 million worth of production. That's the new goal. That's what I want us to get to. I know we can get to it. We started this thing out when we started measuring production on a weekly basis. We started out and we had $1.5 million in the bucket. And a couple of years later, now we're almost 15 million, and that's phenomenal. Over $400,000 worth of commission in the bucket. That means people out here making money, they getting paid. Real estate market is on fire, right? Want to definitely congratulate people that got new production. Look at that, 6 new deals being added that came through this week. Looks like that's close to $2 million worth of production that's came in through the last 7 days. Shout out to my favorite agent. Look like she killing it. Y'all don't realize the only way that I know she got stuff under contract is by looking at the pending board. Like, she does not tell me at home. We don't talk about this at the house. I get informed when y'all get informed. But shout her out. She got 3 properties on the market. LaQuanta Davis, under contract. Charity Bennett, shout out to Charity. Shout out to Sydney Ely. And shout out to LaKendra Kaufman. Where my dudes at, man? Where my fellas at? I got a pending board field of ladies, man. Ladies, black girls are rocking out here, boy. Getting all these things under contract. Where my dudes at, man? We got to step it up. But also want to shout out our top 3. So with these 3 new contracts she done got on the board, it shot her up to the #1 spot again. So LaQuanta Davis holding that #1 spot as the top producing Brooks and Davis agent at this point. LaKendra Kaufman's number 2, and Elena Smith's number 3. So shout out to these young ladies. And if you're not familiar with what it means to be top producing agent, once every week we look at who has the most in escrow, meaning who has the most under contract. Those are the people that are producing. So now if you close, we don't count it no more, right? It's who currently has the most in production at this moment. So that's what we look at once a week. And then once a quarter during our town hall meetings, we look at who sold the most in that 3-month period. So we're doing our town hall meeting at the end of this month, and we'll be shouting out for the second quarter who were our top 3, our super producers, who sold the most in that 90-day period. So we're going to be looking at that. All right. So with that being said, we want to do a listing showcase today. So we got a great listing. This listing is presented by one of our agents. He's also a developer as well. So if you guys are interested in developing, rehab, things like that, I think this would be a great person for you all to try to engage. His name is Mr. Donovan Coleman. And he has this townhome here. Let me make this better. He has this townhome here off of 1217 Edward Street. It's actually 3 of them. The list price $539,900. They're 2,300 square feet. Looks like it's a triplex. 2020, he built it. He was part of the development of it. So it's close to downtown, minutes away from downtown, the Heights, Montrose, Midtown, access to Washington Avenue. So it's definitely inside of the loop. And the price, the price validates that. It looks like it's 3 levels. Features upgraded lighting fixtures, waterfall quartz island, and soft close cabinets. Plenty of cabinets for pantry space. Baratosi range stove. That's a very expensive stove, microwave and dishwasher. Wood floors throughout. Patio has tile. Home has stone accents. Master features large freestanding tub and huge walk-in, and it's a gated community. So let's click on some pictures, see if HAR show us some love. Sometimes they show us the pictures, and then sometimes they don't show us the pictures. But you all have the MLS access, the MLS number, and the address. Looks like they're not gonna show us the picture. All right, there we go. Sometimes they show it to me like that. All right, so that's the outside. Looks like that's the garage. It's real fancy. That's a take in there. All right, well HAR gave us 4 of the pictures. So that just give you a little taste, a little teaser of Donovan's property, Mr. Donovan Campbell, 1217 Edward Street, Houston, Texas, 77007. You got somebody want to be in the loop. You got somebody, that doesn't necessarily need a large yard, but they want to be close to everything. This property is close to everything. Less than 600,000. Only been on the market 8 days, 2,300 square feet. If you got a buyer that's looking for that, let's get this one sold. If you don't have a buyer, then use the property to attract a buyer, to attract somebody, to help grow your business. And whether they buy this one or not, that's how you attract buyers, is by having something that they may be interested in purchasing. That's how you do it. So here's a great property right now that you can put in front of your sphere of influence, that you can put in front of your network as a way to present yourself as a professional and an expert. And who knows, you'll definitely be able to pull some business out of it. So let's go ahead and help Donovan get his property sold. Again, 1217 Edward Street, Houston, Texas, 77007. Agent Donovan Campbell. Ask price $539,900. All right, let's see what's next. All right, so before we jump into our interview, a couple of more things. One is that we want to showcase our proprietary programming. You all know that that's something that we do every week during the Create Your New Life. We're very proud of our innovations. So the one that I want to highlight today is the one-on-one coaching. If your name, I showed that pending board, right? We talking about close to $13 million in the bucket, over $400,000 worth of commissions that our agents are about to receive. If your name is not on that list, you need to be coaching with me once a week. I should be seeing an email on my calendar with your name on it every week, so we can get you to the point to where not only that y'all could be looking like Laquana's looking and throwing 3 on at a time, being number one. We all have the capability to be able to do that, right? You know, my wife, no matter how much I love her, she does not have special powers. All right, she's human just like everybody else. The only difference is that, you know, she was she's very open, very teachable. You know, she followed instructions. She applies what was taught. She was developed. She listened, and now, you know, in her 5th year of real estate, you're seeing her really take off. But really, she took off last year too. So about year 3, things really start turning over for Laquana. And you all have the same capabilities. Same thing with Elena. Same thing with LaKendra, Kendra, Roy. You know, the people that are out here doing multiple contracts, they all got coached. So you all have access to it. You know, it's included. It's not anything extra that you're paying for. You go to other brokerage firms, you're gonna have to pay for that coaching, especially if it's one-on-one. They may give you group coaching for free, but they definitely not going to give you one-on-one coaching. So take advantage of it. All you have to do is schedule it, right? If we spend about 20, 30 minutes, maybe, right? I give you some assignments, some homework, but it's all geared towards, number one, helping you with the transition of this business, which is some of the stuff that me and Ronyel are going to talk about, understanding the realities of this business, but understanding that, you know, it's not you, right? It's not, you know, it's not just you. We've all been there, and validating that, but you got what it takes. But also showing you the blueprint of how to build a sustainable business to where real estate can be that career, that's all you need to fund the quality of life that you want. So take advantage of the one-on-one coaching. It's not just about techniques. We look at the psychological aspects of it. That's why we got my psychological iceberg for success. But we also look at the technical side of it, which through our Realtor Success Funnel, which is the model that we built our success in real estate machine. And then we just kind of broke everything down into multiple components. So with that being said, all of my realtors, I look forward to my calendar being stupid filled next week because y'all went on there and y'all scheduled y'all one-on-one coaching sessions. All right. Final thing before we jump into our interview today with Ms. Ronyel Sanders. We have a bunch of events going on for the month of May, all right? And as you all know, some of our events are virtual, some of them are in person, some of them are both, but we got a big calendar of events coming up. But let's just talk about what's happening over the week, right? Well, I just showed you what's for the month, but this was happening over just this week. Later on at 2:30, we're going to be going live from our Facebook business page. Mastermind Through Tough Times. We're going to be talking about the vaccine, or the vaccine, however you pronounce it, tomato. I don't know. I got talked about last Friday because I pronounced it wrong. But vaccine. Going to be on Clubhouse today at 2:05, just an extension of the conversation that we had today. And we're just going to open it up to not just realtors, but to all business owners. We have a just listed presentation, listing strategies on this Wednesday. So we're going to be talking about best strategies to get more real estate listings, have a conversation there. Thursday, got a lot happening Thursday. We have a lunch and learn. Kip Edwards with White Star Titles going to be coming in. It's going to be simulcast. Matter of fact, the one on Wednesday is going to be simulcast as well. What that means is it's going to be on Zoom, but it's also going to be in person. Kip's bringing food. So unfortunately, if you hit it on Zoom, you ain't gonna be able to eat. But if you come into the coaching and training center, you get a little bit of grub. So that's gonna be on Thursday from 12 to 2. And then we're doing Meet the Broker. So if you know anybody that is maybe thinking about making a move, or they're in the process of getting their license, they haven't quite picked a broker yet, maybe they're interviewing brokers, this will be a great event for them to attend, to the Meet the Broker that's gonna be on Thursday from 5 to 7. We're premiering our next episode of the Realtor Life podcast. That was our special guest, Valerie Brown Powell, and where we talked about prospecting like $1 million realtor. So that's going to be coming out, premiering on our Facebook business page this Thursday. So that's when we shoot our episodes on Tuesdays, but then we premiere the different episodes on Thursday on our face. So if you haven't followed or liked our Facebook business page, make sure you do that so you'll be notified when we get the next episode. We have a concealed handgun license class this Saturday. So if you haven't got that CHL license or you need to kind of get things renewed, it's going to be this Saturday. If you're interested, get with me, or you see the email, Action Jackson Training, gun training @gmail.com. Send them an email, let them know that you're interested. And then every Monday, I'm on Facebook, my personal Facebook page. So if you're not a friend of mine, friend me on Facebook so you can be notified when I go live every Monday at 7 p.m. Monday nights with Coach Mike. And we just hit different topics. A great opportunity for you to ask me one-on-one questions, get into the discussion, and just take advantage of the many years of experience. 16 years of experience, thousands of transactions under my belt, multiple thousands of realtor interactions. So that's kind of what Monday Nights with Mike is all about. All right, finally, doing last chance. Remember, I talked about this last week. I'm a part of a baseball organization, youth baseball organization. My son plays in it. My daughter plays in it. I'm a coach in it. And it's something that I'm very excited about. My children really like it. And it's a select baseball team, traveling baseball team. And we were invited to Florida in June to the Youth Baseball World Series. So we are raising funds so we can make sure we can get all the baseball players, all the kids to be able to attend. And we're doing a raffle. So the raffle is going to it's actually going to be 3 raffles. The first one's going to be next week or the following week, right? So I'm running out of tickets, right? This is kind of like your last chance to be able to get those tickets for the raffle. The tickets are only $5. Again, it's a fundraiser. You can either Cash App Laquana, or you can use my number and Zelle the money. We just need your name, email, and phone number. So when you buy that winning ticket, we'll be able to get in contact with you. But it's over $1,500 worth of stuff that you get. Barbecue pit, you get, alcohol, you get a tent, you get a chair. It's called the Barbecue Booze Bonanza Raffle. Over $1,500 worth of items that you win, only for a $5 ticket. So if you're interested, like I said, Cash App, Zelle, or just text me and I can make sure I get you the right information. But time is running out and I'm running out of tickets on that.